This question comes from Alex, who asks, what if all animals disappeared overnight? At first, it might seem like a strange hypothetical, but animals play a critical role in Earth's ecosystems. Losing them all at once would have immediate and long-term consequences for the planet.
Let's start with the most obvious. Humans would be affected almost immediately. Millions rely on animals for food, including meat, eggs, and dairy products. If every animal vanished, these food sources would disappear overnight, leaving humanity scrambling for alternatives. Aquatic animals, like fish and shellfish, would vanish as well, wiping out billions of people's primary protein sources.
Beyond food, the disappearance of animals would disrupt agriculture. Pollinators like bees, butterflies, and birds are responsible for fertilizing a large portion of our crops.
Without them, plants that rely on pollination would fail to reproduce, leading to widespread crop loss. Even wind-pollinated plants could suffer indirectly as entire ecosystems collapse. Let's look at the immediate environmental impact. Scavengers like vultures and hyenas help clean up carcasses and waste.
Without them, organic matter would accumulate, increasing the spread of disease. Similarly, predators keep populations of herbivores in check, but with no animals at all, the balance is completely broken.
The loss of animals would affect plant life in unexpected ways. Herbivores like deer and rabbits control plant growth. Without them, certain plant species could overgrow, outcompeting others and reducing biodiversity. Some trees and plants that depend on animals for seed dispersal would struggle to propagate, gradually shrinking forest diversity.
In the oceans, the situation would be even more dramatic. Marine ecosystems rely on complex food chains. Fish, whales, and plankton-eating animals all play roles in nutrient cycling.
Without them, algae blooms could become uncontrollable. Oxygen levels in water could drop, and entire marine ecosystems could collapse. Let's not forget humans' indirect reliance on animals for industry. Animals provide materials like leather, wool, silk, and even medicinal compounds. Pharmaceuticals derived from animal products would vanish, forcing scientists to find alternatives. Many ecosystems that support human industry would also fail, from fisheries to forestry. There would be effects on climate as well. Animals contribute to nutrient cycling, carbon storage, and soil health. For example, grazing animals can stimulate grass growth, which absorbs carbon dioxide. Without them, soil composition and carbon storage would change, potentially altering local and global climates over time. The disappearance of animals would also affect humans psychologically. Pets, zoos, and wildlife experiences provide emotional and cultural value. Suddenly losing these companions would create a sense of emptiness and grief worldwide. Entire cultural practices, festivals, and traditions involving animals would vanish overnight. Infrastructure and cities could even be impacted indirectly. For example, bats control insect populations. Without them, mosquitoes and crop pests would multiply, increasing disease transmission and affecting food security. Similarly, rivers and wetlands, which rely on fish and amphibians to maintain ecological balance, could degrade rapidly. Long-term, Earth's ecosystems would face a cascade of extinctions. Plants, fungi, and microorganisms that depend on animals would decline.
Erosion could increase in forests and grasslands without animals to maintain soil structure. Even climate feedback loops could shift as forests and oceans change composition.
In short, while humans might survive for a while using synthetic foods and technology, the planet itself would be profoundly altered. The disappearance of animals would unravel ecosystems, affect agriculture, change climates, and eliminate emotional and cultural connections. Earth would become a quieter, emptier, and far less vibrant world. So, while the idea of a world without animals may sound peaceful at first,
The reality would be chaotic, unsustainable, and deeply unsettling.
Life as we know it, from forests to oceans, from farms to cities, would be forced to adapt to an unprecedented and harsh new reality.